Hey everyone, today I'm playing Grey Zone Warfare once again. Mostly I'm playing with mates. Today I'm playing solo. You'll see that quite early on in the mission tree. Mostly because I've played the higher missions with my friends already. Which is also why I have quite a lot of gear you won't have when you reach this point directly. I've played here in Hunter's Paradise, and that's the location of today's mission, a few times. I've done this mission actually with a mate before, so I have a good idea of what I have to do. And I'm a bit carefree today about playing. So yes, you see me scanning the woods with my scope, but I'm not taking it too slow. Everything that is in the video today will be real time. I haven't sped up anything, not when I'm gonna treat my wounds or anything like that, because I want you to experience what a full mission is here. So far I haven't found an enemy yet, but I'm close enough, so I decided to switch to my... What's that, M4? Yeah, it's an M4A1. It's a pretty basic setup of that gun actually. You'll notice I don't have a silencer on it. I have one on the Mosin, but not at the M4A1. I shouldn't have one on the Mosin, to be honest. I prefer to play without a silencer. Not only is the sound more satisfying, much more important, you can get the recoil down a lot more, and especially with the Mosin, if you shoot at longer distances, you actually see if you hit or not. In this distance that I'm playing right now, it's not really making a difference. Although I should have zoomed in a bit more here and placed my shots better. And then the recoil would actually have put my scope off target. But, well, it's not what I did. At this time you see me falling back a bit, trying to break line of sight in case any one of them is still seeing me, but normally there's only one or two guys around here, so at this time I'm not worried because I don't think there is much more NPCs. Little did I know. Well, as you can see, I'm bandaging myself. I'm using yellow bandages which can treat up to 4 wounds, and then yeah, I'm back. Ready to go up, and there is another NPC. Well, there was. So I already know that there is a bit more than usual here. I guess usually when I was here I wasn't alone, or when I was alone there were other players playing right before me, so they weeded out the area already a bit. You can hear a shotgun in the background every now and then there. And I think that is an NPC. Players usually don't play the shotguns here because they suck. And as you can see, I found another NPC. But it was not the only one with a shotgun, as you will hear in a moment. There. But I don't see where that is coming from. And I'm suspecting that might be on the other side of the complex, the player from a different faction, as I didn't see anyone of my faction around here. Again, I'm trying to break line of sight in more difficult areas, or when you take it a bit more serious, what you want to do is actually move to a different position. Because if you actually aggro any of the NPCs, they will follow you and they will kill you at some point. So right now I'm shooting at a motorcycle because on a distance I'm confusing it for an NPC. But that is not where the shotgun shells are coming from. I have lost count how many I dropped here already. But there is a few more. And the shotgun shots already told me that. The target of the mission, oh, there was another one. And as you can see, I'm not sure where the corpse actually fell. That's not the corpse, it's a different one. But in the bush where he was, he became invisible after. Actually, NPCs in bushes are extremely dangerous because you often can't see them, but they do see you and they will shoot from the bush. And the only thing you see is the bush moving a bit. Yeah, that one took a few rounds, but that's probably one of the shotgun guys because after this is got a bit more silent. About now I made the decision to go in. Someone is still shooting at me. My goal is the guy who's basically tied up here, to be exact, a letter next to him that I have to bring back to Labrat. I'm taking fire, I'm not really seeing someone in the door, I'm shooting back at the door, then I see actually some smoke coming out of the door. This guy, yeah, you can see my hand is still lame. I shouldn't really have gotten him, but I did, not sure why. But you could say that my hand didn't snap to it fast enough. I basically, yeah, that's just limitations I still have with my health. Okay, I see if I can interact with this corpse. I can't, but the ladder that I have to take is here. I run back towards the extract for a few meters, even though you can see at the top I've taken a lot of fire. I have to bandage myself. I take one of the bandages. I maybe should have used a tourniquet here, but I decided to go with a bandage. Have a few of the wounds taken off. Stop bleeding maybe. If you look here, you see I'm almost in the middle of my blood. If you drop below the middle, you will fall into a coma. Since I don't have anyone with me who can heal me up from a coma, that would be the end. I would have to come again and pick up my stuff. So I decide to actually use one of my large blood packs to get a bit more of a buffer. You can see the blood is already regaining, but I like to have a bit of a buffer. And so I use a big pack, then I use bandages again to treat my leg. And you can see most of what's left is dizziness that comes from blood loss and fatigue. You see it in the upper left. Now I try to get my ammo sorted and use up all my M4 ammo. But yeah, as you can hear and then see, I'm still a bit fatigued, and I decide to take something that has a name very similar to fentanyl. In this game it's giving you I think it's faster stamina regeneration, but your arms won't be as good anymore for a while, and you get some intoxication. Since I'm not planning to fight anymore, I think that's an okay deal for me right now. I go back to the helicopter landing zone, which is here. I call my helicopter to the base camp. I see it's a bit over 2 minutes that I will have to wait for the helicopter. Since if I had aggroed an NPC, there's always a chance that one follows you to the landing zone. It's a rare occasion, but sometimes it happens. So I get close to the building where I can go to cover if necessary. I start looking at my inventory, my wounds, and decide to use a bit more blood. Basically I just look what I can do to pass the time till the helicopter comes. You can see my view's already gotten a lot better. There's a bit dizziness left. It is because there's still some blood loss. At this moment I noticed the letter that I picked up. I didn't have that in my safe container. Contemplating now if I should put it in the safe container or not. Yeah. Now I try to load my Mosin ammo in the M4 magazine because I didn't look what ammo I still have left. Didn't work. So, quick check what's going on. And I'm still thinking about putting that letter into the safe box. In the end, I don't want to do this mission again, even though it's a rather easy one. So, I moved my blood pack, or the bag that I have the blood packs in my backpack. I can easily replace those, move the letter in the safe box, so if something happens it will be safe. And now we wait. Oh, did you hear that? Someone was shooting. Now I start moving from the left to the right in case some NPC is coming up the hill, and that was the NPC shooting, although it sounded further away. I think I should have a look at my map anytime soon, or I had it already, to see if any one of my faction has joined. Sometimes if you look at the map and you see where people of your faction are, and you see the fire is coming from that direction, you know you're pretty safe. And there we go, looking at the map again. Didn't see anyone close by, but my helicopter is coming, so I can move to the point where exactly he's landing. I climbed on the helicopter. My mission is done. I can go back to the main base, which is where the helicopter will bring me, and then I can turn in the letter to Lab Rat, finish the mission. Now, I hope this gave you a nice overview of what Gray Zone is. Have a nice day. Goodbye.